Rashtrakutas, Cholas and Rajputas. Is it? They all are coming under the early medieval period. Now we are coming here in late medieval period. The time period is 13 to 18. Here you can see the Turks, the Afghans, the Mughals. Is it? So why there is a difference? Now the question is this, why they have said this is early and this is late. So why? Because you can see here, over here, all Palas, Rajputas, Pratiharas, Cholas, Rajputas, they all are the Hindu kings. Is it? Have you noticed? They all are the Hindu kings. And here, come this side, if you will see, they all are the Muslim rulers. Is it? That's why there is a division between early and late. All the Hindu rulers, all the Muslim rulers. So there is a now the mixture of the culture, mixture of the language, everything is mixed in this time period. Okay, that's why this is known as a medieval period. So here now our second point is the terms used for the India subcontinent. Is it? India is a subcontinent, no? Or continent? Subcontinent, no? It is a part of Asian continent. Is it? So here we have seen the several names we are having in our country. If you are looking about the another countries like China, America, Nepal or any of the country, they are having single name. Is it no? In Hindi you can say America, or in English you just pronunciation is change America. In Hindi you can call China, or in English you can say just China. No. But in India there are several names, as like we are having Bharatvarsha, Jammu Diva, Hind, Hindustan, India. Is it no? So many names are here for this continent. So now let us see from where these all names are arrived. How we got the name of India or Hindustan. This thing already we have studied in class 6 in the ancient history, that how the Bharatvarsha and Jammu Dipa has arrived. Now this is Hindustan. Hindustan word is given by the Babur when in 16th century. Okay. Now if I'll ask you India, about India, then I think the answer is there, it is an English name. No. But here, if you will go through the history, why history is important? History is important just because of this. We came to know from where these things are originated. Here, India word is in Persian. It is given by the Minhaj-e-Siraj in 13th century. You can say कि ma'am is telling lie because India we are using nowadays, or it is an English word. No, according to you. But according to history, it is a Persian word. No. So how this Persian word now we are using in English, let us see. So here first, one more name is also there, that is known as a Sindhu. Sindhu, it is in Sanskrit word. And which region is known as a Sindhu? As if you are going to see, suppose this is our country. Okay, so if we are talking about the Sindhu river is flowing over here. If we are talking about, suppose here this is Delhi, this is known as the Punjab region. So this place they are taking as a India. According to Minhaj-e-Siraj, this place is coming under India. Means according to him, the portion which is coming under the Delhi Sultanate. Okay. Now come again here in Sindhu. Why we are calling Sindhu? Because of the river Sindhu. Okay. In Old Persian, this Sindhu word is known as a Hindu. Okay, this is pronounced as a Hindu. As you can see, nowadays we are used to calling so many pronunciation. Changing of the pronunciation is there. As earlier we used to say mummy. अभी क्या है? Mom. Is it? Mom, pop. Like this way you are calling. As there is so many pronunciation about the pizza. Some used to call pizza, some used to call pizza, some is pizza. No. So the same thing happened here also. In old Persian they used to call this Sindhu word as a Hindu. Okay, so in old Persian we have seen this is Hindu. Now come in French. In French, this is become as a in, they. So the pronunciation is an, they. Okay, then after French, when there is a English or British, when we came under the Britishers, this and they or in they is become as a India. Okay, so in this way we got the India name. Okay, so this is English name as well as it is also Persian. Okay, this is originated from the Persian language. Clear till here? Next topic, the next topic is major historical development and trends. Now we are going to see the changes. So here, as you have seen, in early period all the Hindu rulers were there. In late medieval period all the Muslim rulers were there. Then what will be the result? The result is birth of the mixed culture, is it? Then the next thing is when the foreigners, outsiders came in our country, what they brought along with them? They have brought the new technologies, new crops, and also new ideas, is it? When we are moving from one place to another place, from one country to another country, we used to speak our own language, we used to show them their own culture. So the same way when these Turks, Mughals, Afghans, they reached in India, they were also bringing along with them their technologies, their ideas, their crops. Then the another thing is their search of new opportunities. Why all these groups came India? Because of the search of opportunities. Then one more group is there which is known as a Rajputas. Rajputas means Raja ka putra or the son of a ruler. Is it no? So now the next is what else happened? Clearing of the forest. When they are going to clear the forest, if suppose this is forest, if they are going to clear this forest, that time now what they will do over here? They will use this land for the agriculture. No. Okay, to fulfill the demands or needs, basic needs. Now, one more thing is here, Sufi and Bhakti. So this thing we are going to see in detail in our next class. Okay, so till then, thank you. Have a nice day. Now Rupa ma'am is here. Rupa Bhattacharya ma'am is also here. She is going to send you the videos as well as your homework also. Thank you, class.